So, ein herzlich willkommen wieder zurück zu eurem Poli von Folis Gamer, zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play zum Crime Friday. Gerade noch so. Part 13, der Kifferwahnsinn-Fall. Ihr findet uns natürlich auf Twitch, Instagram, Facebook und YouTube unter demselben Namen Folis Gamerhaus. Und auch auf Instagram auch, genau. Und wie gesagt, jeden Freitag gibt es hier bei Folis Gamerhaus jeden Freitag Crime Friday und Action Friday. Also alles, was so storylastig ist und oder alles, was so ein bisschen mit Detektivarbeit zu tun hat. Ja, findet ihr genau hier bei mir auf dem Kanal. Und jeden Samstag gibt es diesen Sci-Fi Saturday. Da werden dann meistens so Mystery-Spiele gestellt, so oder halt Science-Fiction-Games. Hauptsächlich natürlich auch Story-Mode, natürlich. Ja, ich würde mich natürlich freuen, wenn ihr mich da auch besuchen würdet. Ansonsten könnt ihr natürlich mal durchgucken bei mir hier auf dem Kanal und einfach mal vielleicht hier und da einen Kommentar oder ein Like da lassen. Das würde mich wahnsinnig freuen. Über Abos natürlich auch. Aber natürlich auch auf allen anderen Seiten, die ich vorhin schon mal genannt habe. Ich würde mal sagen, wir machen einfach weiter mit Let's Play Eleanor Part 13, der Fall Kifferwahnsinn. Viel Spaß dabei und herzlich willkommen natürlich an alle Hobbydetektive. Ich habe mich für das Spiel entschieden. Reef Madness, Kifferwahnsinn. Ich hatte schon mal gespielt gehabt, habe es aber im letzten Part schon mal erwähnt gehabt, werden aber mich schon verfolgt. Auf PS3 damals und jetzt kommt einfach ein Remake. Viel Spaß.
Sure, I know
Freddie needs money to get out of town. Says he's prepared to blow the whistle on a primo reefer distribution ring. Says he
Has
can...
he said how much it's gonna cost?
$50.
And the department will front me the 50?
You can put in an expense claim. He's over at Mike Lyman's on Hollywood Boulevard. See what you can find out.
So, okay. Alles klar.
Get moving, Phelps. Roy's informant is the skittish type.
Ja, machen wir keinen Stress hier. Lieutenant. Nette Aussicht. Halt Moment mal. Was ist denn das für eine Tür? Die siehst du gar nicht von innen so, oder? Ah doch, okay. Gut, dann habe ich nichts gesagt.
$50? Do they think I'm made of money?
No, you just look like you're made of money.
Oh, very good. The kid's on form. I'd say on a scale of dull to scintillating, you're a solid tedious today, which you can be pleased with.
Do you ever listen to yourself?
I don't have the same voices in my head as you do, Cole.
Ja.
I gave his wife a towel.
You think the Vice boys get any on this?
Get this. Middle of the afternoon, this crazy woman decides to set fire to the...
Look out!
Get this. Middle of the...
Any available unit, the 44 suspect to be taken into custody at Sunset and Ivar. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Detective Phelps.
Look, Phelps, in a minute, a bagman named Rampley's gonna walk in here and put a mint on some horse running in the 5th. We don't care about Rampley so much as we want his boss. He's the one we're gonna put away for fixing the race.
You're hoping Rampley will lead us to him?
Bingo. Here's what you're gonna do. Get in there, blend in, wait for our mark. You'll be in a dark coat. Wait until he hands over the cash, then tail him. Good luck.
So, da werden wir nochmal einen kleinen Zwischenfall einlegen. Ich hoffe mal, dass ich diesmal nicht vergeige.
I'll wait outside. Keep an eye on the place.
See him?
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Give me $1,000 on Cavalcade in the 5th. Hey, come on. This ain't New York. You playing hide and seek, Mac? Oh, hey, what are you, the fourth stooge? Got it, boss. A full G.
She's coming in at 20 to 1. You and I are about to retire.
LAPD, you're both under arrest.
Vielleicht hätten die ja bloß haften sollen. Na egal.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Ambulance required at Sunset and Ivar. Shots fired and suspects are down. We're code 4, but I'll need an ambulance in a corner.
Roger that, 11K. All units be advised, the 484 at Sunset and Ivar is code 4. Suspects are down.
You idiot!
Mike, Lyman Spawn. 10:37 EM.
There's a little sneak. That's him in the back, Cole.
Would you recommend the special, miss?
Freddie, you're looking good.
You're gonna help me, right?
That's what I'm here for.
You got the money?
The 20? Sure, right here.
20? I said...
You want the money or the alternative?
Tell us about the reefer, Freddie.
Another good Samaritan. Answer the question.
Grass comes from Tijuana. They bring in 50 pounds a week.
50 pounds? Are you hallucinating, Freddie?
Gets stashed at a house at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Names, Freddie.
The guy at the house is a spick that goes by the name Juan Garcia Cruz. Well, be careful. He likes guns. How do I get my money?
Do me a favor, Freddie.
Spend the money on a bus ticket. You can't last forever on a snitch jacket.
Let's go visit this Cruz character. 50 pounds of dope. Crazy.
You believe his story?
Sure. A hophead like Freddie would raffle his sister for his next score.
All units, officers need help. Hollywood and Highland. Hollywood and Highland officers need help. 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Nix klar jetzt. Wir machen die Hauptmission weiter.
You can see these people, right?
Annas Wohnsitz.
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
Der Fall fängt ja gleich wieder an.
11K calling KGPL.
Oh. Ui. Storchchen erwischt. Guanas Garcia Cruz Wohnsitz 10:52 AM. So. Einmal auf einem Neues.
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
Alle guten Dringenden sind 3.
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
So, jetzt Massaker, alle guten Dinge sind 3.
I'll ask you politely to move on. Next time I won't be so nice.
Ja, yes, ist gut. So.
You guys don't have to leave a mess. What happened?
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. He opened fire and, well, the rest of the story tells itself. A silver dollar. I thought they took these things out of circulation.
Hat sich jetzt in eingesteckt? Die Sau. So, wen haben wir denn an? Führerschein, Juan Garcia Cruz. Garcia Cruz. So männlich, Latino.
Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
Sonst ist nichts hier drin. Gut. Da ist nichts. Auch nichts. Machen wir nochmal sein. Nix.
Just when I think I've seen it all. Is this a drug or a village in Borneo? Doesn't appear to be in Spanish.
Okay.
This doesn't pertain to the case. Probably nothing.
Tomato
All the
soup.
good ones, Phelps.
Doesn't anyone eat regular meals anymore? Junkies feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
Minestrone.
Maybe these are the guys keeping Juan so well stocked with soup.
So, eine Menge Tomatensuppe. Da werden wir, ich glaube, auch nichts so großartig jetzt finden.
Circumstantial. Don't think this is any use to us.
Okay, ich glaube, das ist ein großer Hinweis, hä? Panel, Tomatensuppe. Da werden wir wohl die Suppenkambine mal einen Besuch aufstatten müssen. Ich denke, da kann man ja öffnen, ne? Ne, okay.
Another day, another dollar.
This isn't what we're looking for. Don't think this is anything.
Schrauben modern.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Aha.
More soup? Who in the hell keeps a secret stash of soup?
Noch mehr Schrauben und modern.
You hungry or something, Phelps?
Das sieht nicht nach Tomatensuppe
I'd
aus.
say that's pretty good value for 12 cents.
Factory sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
Ich denke mal, das sieht eher so ein bisschen nach Hanf aus, ne?
With Juan dead, we need a new suspect, Cole. Is there a pattern to the deliveries?
Nein.
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight. The dates and times seem pretty regular. We should notify the border crossing.
Those fuckers are probably in on it. Let's wait and see how this plays out.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Ha! Phelps, you jump like a girl.
Okay, ich denke mal, das war's, ne?
Carruthers says the morphine is still turning up.
Makes sense. We have no idea how much of the stuff Lenny shifted. There's been no comeback from Cohen as yet.
Maybe Confidential Magazine is right, and Bugsy is on the slide.
You read that stuff? I wouldn't say it to his face if I was you. That is one hot-tempered son of a bitch.
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 at 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
Parnells Suppenfabrik. 11:09 Uhr.
Right. Let's see if we can find out who's been over-seasoning the soup in this place.
LAPD. Who owns this factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell. Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll come with you.
If you must.
You just wanted to follow her, didn't you? You sly dog. I must apologize for my partner's roving eye. He hates saying goodbye, but he loves watching them leave.
Give it a rest, Roy.
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell, Doris. They're from the LAPD.
Follow me, gentlemen.
What is going on?
LAPD, sit tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
There's no reason to be rude. Take a seat, gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Maybe you can explain why we found $5 bags of marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That's an outrageous allegation.
How do you explain it, Chubby? We found at least 30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on them.
Can I get a list of your employees?
Of course. We have nothing to hide. Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
On the desk, please.
Any name on that list that rings a bell?
AJ. Ich sehe aber keinen mit AJ. Ich finde keinen AJ. Warum nicht? Was okay vielleicht? Ist okay. Sensor. Mendoza. Kein Mendoza hier, okay. Massacre ist auch keiner hier. Da ist schon mal keiner. Garcia Cruz. Probieren wir nochmal mit Garcia Cruz. Carlos.
This is familiar. 1452 North Las Palmas. A Jorge Garcia Cruz. The factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside man.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
You must suspect someone, Mr. Parnell.
Are you sure it isn't someone who stole some of my labels? That would be pretty easy to do.
How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts. You know, we sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
Ever heard of Juan Garcia Cruz?
Not that I know of.
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago. You better give me something.
Look, I'm not involved in this. I'm getting enough grief from Washington. There's an investigation going on into profiteering. Like a guy shouldn't be able to turn a buck while the war is on.
I'm sure thousands of dead Marines sleep soundly knowing that you did okay. Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge? I had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
You're being made a patsy by a dope ring, Parnell, and you're happy to sit here and let it happen.
You want my help? I said I'd help. You want to call me names? You can go fuck yourself.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
I hope we won't have to shut down the line.
No, nothing like that.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that. I'll show you around myself.
I hate seeing how things are made. This is gonna be like that time I went to the slaughterhouse and couldn't eat steak for a week.
This is where the produce comes in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables and add them to the line in regular quantities.
Fascinating.
Why don't you keep quiet? You might learn something.
Oh, good God. This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
That's the cop. That seems like a decent guy.
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables. The other hopper is for the pasta. This way, please.
You're loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
The soup is ladled automatically into cans. Next stage is labeling.
I'd like to see the packing and dispatch area, if you don't mind.
Sure. It's over here. Follow me. This is one of our dispatchers. Sergio, right?
Yes, sir.
These men are from the LAPD. Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book. Just there, on the desk.
Can I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe. I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. Brings me luck.
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
Sergio, we know the dope gets canned here. We know it happens at night.
And you know I work days. And what goes on at night, I don't want to know about.
We're looking for repeat business in large amounts, Cole.
What's going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me.
Juan Garcia Cruz is dead, lunkhead. His brother works here nights. What can you tell us, Sergio?
I'm just a dispatcher. Juan was crazy. Udo loved guns. You're pretty hard to please, Placa. I think you should leave me alone now.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things appear as normal here. Keep an eye on Sergio in case he gets tempted to blow the whistle.
Thanks. I'll do that. You're going to overlook my little immigration problem, aren't you?
Cheer up, Fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while longer. Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place. I am glad to be out of that place. I never knew fresh vegetables could smell so bad.
How many years have you been in Vice, Roy?
More years than I want to own up to, Phelps.
We're a family company using family recipes. We don't know anything about dope rings. I need you to stop this from ruining the company's reputation.
You seem like a nice boy, Detective. But if you have any more questions, you really should direct them toward Mr. Parnell.
Wir sind auf jeden Fall hier noch nicht fertig. Aber ich wüsste nicht, was wir noch für einen Hinweis hier suchen sollten.
I don't hear a siren, Phelps.
What the hell? Are you crazy?
Do I tell you how to drive?
Sit
20th
tight.
Century Market.
Let's take a look at what's going on.
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
LAPD, nobody move!
I'll take my chances. I'll take my chances.
Na dann.
I'll take my chances.
All right, if you really want to dance. Whatever you're carrying, hand it over. I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets. I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification? Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address. Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration. Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
Start talking, Erto. I want the names of everyone involved.
What difference does it make what I tell you? I'm still going to jail, no?
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
I think you're the connection on the Mexican side. I think you're more than you like to make out.
So now I'm the big man in this? I have big dreams. I want to make enough to bring my family over. Don't stand in my way, policeman.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
Continue.
I was already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help. And the money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer. And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart.
You're going to jail, Airto. Our jails may be nicer than what you could expect in Mexico, but I could tie you up in red tape for years. You've got this one chance to cooperate, Airto. Give me your delivery boys, or you'll do every year that we were saving for them.
All right. There's a shipment coming in tonight to the soup factory. Parnell's Soup Factory, 1 a.m. Ernesto will be there.
Na gut, habe ich ein paar falsche Fragen gestellt, aber die richtige Richtung hatte ich ja fast schon. Parnell Suppenfabrik. 10 p.m.
Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week. That's a lot of soup cans.
I think this is an interstate operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone must know something about this drug baron character.
Here they come. Let them unload the goods first.
Now?
Let's get them. All right, move. Move! Let's go! Everyone into position. Okay, gentlemen, we'll take the lead. You cover us.
Got your back.
LAPD, put your hands where we can see them. Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Get in there.
This one's got your name on it.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair. Throw out the guns.
Asshole.
Put the weapon down now.
Catch a bullet, you're gonna
I think that's the last of them, Cole.
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on it. $1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
God damn. I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these boxes.
War ja nicht das Büro von dem... Wo ist das hin? Ist weg.
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does.
Must be $1,000 here. Yet another silver dollar.
Phelps, Earl, looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about?
Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender.
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work out what it says?
Masankei.
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masankei Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
Masse K Metals Lagerhaus.
Locked. We need another way in.
Read about the woman who's dead.
Full house. Kings over fives. God damn it!
Cover the back door, Roy.
You win one more hand, Andy. I'm taking my money and going home. And fuck whose turn it is to mind shop.
Hey, what can I say? I got lucky.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist. Find some cover! You okay?
I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
Throw out the guns! Stay down!
Eyes open! He's around here somewhere. God!
Just my luck, out of there. Stay in cover! How long do you think you can hold out?
How about some more, asshole? This one's got your name on it. You're covered, Phelps. Catch this asshole!
LAPD, hands up!
Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for
Get up.
many years.
You're under arrest.
Am I?
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the
You'd
testimony.
be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
The reefer soup fiasco. That's what they're calling this foobar case that you brought me. All the beaners are gonna skate. Reefer-crazed Mexicans carrying enough ordnance to outfit an airborne company in my goddamn jurisdiction, and they all walk.
What about Sanders?
Victor Sanders? Are you kidding? If Sanders started naming names, the dailies would have to run special editions for a week. Put a stack of convictions on my desk by 9 a.m. Monday morning, or you can start clearing out your desk. Dismissed!
Also ich fand ja, wir haben den Fall ja so einigermaßen gelöst. Aber leider nur 3 richtige Fragen und 9 gefunden Hinweise, 13 von 13. Sanchez ist der Familienmensch und der hatte seinen Anführer verraten, wenn die Beweislast zu schwer für ihn gewesen wäre. Naja, dann muss ich wohl nächstes Mal mehr ans Detail gehen und mehr fragen. Das war's auf jeden Fall, meine lieben Freunde. Bis zum nächsten Mal hier bei Folies Gamehouse zum Crime Friday. Dann vielleicht mit Sicherheit eine neue, nicht vielleicht, sondern mit Sicherheit eine neue Folge von Eleanor. Dann lösen wir auch weitere Fälle und hoffentlich nächstes Mal etwas besser. Vielleicht auch mal die richtigen Fragen stellen, vielleicht ein bisschen mehr hinterfragen. Ich bedanke mich trotzdem auf jeden Fall fürs Zuschauen. Macht's gut, bis zum nächsten Mal, haut rein. Und ja, wie gesagt, Likes und Kommentare und Abos sind natürlich sehr herzlich willkommen. Ihr findet uns natürlich auf Twitch, Instagram, Facebook und YouTube. Und unter selbigen Namen Folies Gamehouse. Und ich bin auf jeden Fall jetzt am Haus. Und wir sehen uns nächsten Crime Friday oder zum Sci-Fi Saturday bei mir auf meinem Kanal hier auf YouTube. Macht's gut, haut rein, bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.